Hi friends!
Hi.
We are off on an adventure to try to find Blackhawk Rock.
Blackhawk Rock.
And we
Sounds cool.
Yeah,
It's fun to say it.
I like it. Blackhawk Rock.
Don't really know where it is, but we hear it's pretty spectacular. It's out here in the woods somewhere. And we found a trail that is named after it, so we're assuming it's somewhere along that trail.
We are in the Kickapoo Valley Reserve, which is just this beautiful, huge area of land that's been set aside. And there's trails everywhere, and people can bike, and people can horseback ride, and hike, and snowshoe, and cross-country ski. And so we're so excited to explore it today.
If you're not from the United States, you might be wondering about our very colorful hats.
Yeah.
It's hunting season right now.
Oh, I was going to tell them it was the latest fashion.
Oh, dang it. This is the new thing. This is the new trend in the U.S.
It is hunting
Bright
season.
orange.
Archery? Archery season?
Just archery right now.
Archery right now, not gun season, but still we like to be careful.
And this,
It's Finbar.
we have a new member of the family. He is a puppy.
He's not going to say
He is a rescue. And he's going to come along with us.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
This, my friends, I know some of you have been looking for this, is the dried stalk of Jerusalem artichoke. So right now under there's going to be sunchokes, which are inedible. And this is what we typically use at ReWild U for our hand drill spindle. You can see it's jointed, so it looks a little like bamboo in a way. And there's that opposite branching, and you've got this fuzz, this hair on it. Speaking of hand drill, these guys, these are the tops of goldenrod, and they come in lots of different shapes. These are probably one of my favorite tinder materials, because you can see they have really fine stuff that can catch a spark, an ember, nurture it, but that automatically feeds into thinner, and then a little bit thicker, and then a little bit thicker branching. So you have a tinder bundle that also can start on fire and create some reliable heat and flame. This is Green Shield. It's being studied for antiviral, antibacterial, antioxidant, and anti-tumor activity. These are some very complex molecules that are found in lesser amounts than the proteins and other basic constituents of the lichens. And they really can only be extracted by alcohol, not by water. It's always fascinating to hear about the ancient uses of a lot of these lichens and fungi, and then to hear about modern research that often is finding that, wow, there was something to what they were saying way back then. These scrubby trees are box elder, and I'll try to do some videos on them next year. These are in the maple family, and they have a sap that, if you boil it down, makes a incredible syrup that basically tastes like butterscotch. They also are the host tree for the elm oyster, a choice edible mushroom. You can see one right up there. But that one's old, no longer good. But these guys are usually covered with them in late summer, beginning of autumn, into mid-autumn. This little guy looks kind of innocuous and like not a big deal. But this is wild parsnip. So there is a parsnip root underneath here. And I'm falling behind, so I'm not going to be digging things up today. But a really great plant. Check it out and see if you have it in your area. Wow, Liliana, that is a leaf. That's huge.
I can use this for my
As big as your face.
natural history museum.
Put it up by your face once.
That looks like our climbing tree. Wow, that's cool. Neat.
I want to climb on it.
There's a
Neat.
little burrow on there. Isn't that cool?
That sounded like you said, a little burrow.
Burrow. Cool.
What are we eating?
Pecan power bars.
Apricot pecan power bars that Mama makes, homemade, right? Mm-hmm.
Yummy, yummy. Pecans, apricot. What else is in there? What? Chia. Yeah, chia. Vanilla. Some dark chocolate chips. Is there flax? They're very good for the trail.
Adventuring food. The girls have an intuition that this is the top of the rock. All right, so this is not rock, but just a kind of big hump in the woods. Back down there is the big path. And over here is a small path. Are we going to take the road less traveled or less traveled? Hemlock. I'm going to eat a couple of these. These are a good friend from back up north. Brown bean. And kind of telltale little twirling vines. So underneath there are beans. This is what I was digging for and eating in my recent overnight.
That's the rock that's rising in front of us?
Yeah.
I really can't. Oh, right there. How do we get up there?
I don't know. Should we take the big trail or should we continue this off?
Let's keep going that way.
Let's go this way. You see it?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful, that's amazing.
Whoa. What's back, huh?
Not bad.
We better explore.
Right now.
Yeah, what do you think?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna go back first because there's some animal poop there on the ground. But this at least goes around the corner a little bit, and I can feel some cool air coming. So that must mean there's a little bit of space back there. Sometimes that space can be all kinds of little teeny
Yeah.
tunnels that just make up a lot of
so
space.
how do I...
That's about it. Doesn't go back any further.
Oh, too
All kinds
bad.
of really cool mouse tracks here, though. How's that for fun tracking?
Beautiful view out there. Especially, it's so cool since you're looking through the cave mouth, kind of.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah, wow.
Here's more tracks.
Oh, they're so cute.
Really good one right there. Yeah, this is awesome.
Feel what this very big.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
This is all Kickapoo Valley Reserve. That is a lot of land to explore. I'm enchanted by this right over here. Can't see because of the glare of the sun if I'm pointing to it. But that deep valley. And then there's another deep valley over there.
I'm enchanted by the hills.
Oh yeah. Wow, we've got some exploring to do.
Oh yeah.
So Liliana, you used to make Mom and I very nervous because you would walk right up to the edge of cliffs. But now you've, as sometimes happens in childhood, you've developed a,
Yes.
would you call it a fear?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are standing on an edge and holding hands.
Terrified.
And we're just breathing here, looking over that edge. What do you think, Liliana? You seem like you're doing pretty well. Becca's encouraging her to go and experience the edge.
So sometimes if you get up really high, you can look out and your body says, whoa, I feel really dizzy. Like that's what happens to me when I'm rock climbing. Sometimes I get up really high and my body's like, I'm not used to this. So then what you can do is you can just get up against the rock like this, okay? And take a deep breath. You can close your eyes. You can feel how strong and safe the rock is, and you can feel the wind and the sun or whatever the weather is. Just kind of notice that and feel how you're really in a safe place right now. And just take a moment to get yourself back into your body for a little bit.
Okay, kind of. But I also kind of want to.
And you used to be kind of scared of heights, but what happened?
Do you remember last
You were, yeah, terrified. Last
We went
year.
to Hawaii. We went hiking with our friends. Remember?
No.
Ayla and Chris and Heather, and they went up the tower, but you didn't want to go up that
Oh
tower.
gosh, yeah.
Right?
So what happened? Now you're not
I
at
feel
all.
completely at home up here. I love it up here.
And you never even
Just content.
challenged it or went through anything. You just kind of shifted, right? Funny how that can happen.
I heard it pop.
Sometimes all we have to do is just wait a little bit.
I think we never really outgrow different developmental stages. Just keeps happening in our life.
Yeah.
But then once you're not a kid, people don't say it's a developmental stage anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, when babies are growing up, there's different stages where they learn how to do things, or they learn a new skill. And sometimes kids can be, especially if it's an emotional skill, you can get kind of grumpy, and that happens when you're growing too. But then when you're an adult, people don't say, oh, they're just going through a developmental stage. We don't say that anymore, but I think we still do.
Yeah, we
Because
kind
we're
of go through
constantly growing. We're constantly
things our whole
growing
life,
and learning. Yeah. And I think when you say, oh, I'm just in a developmental stage, it helps you to realize that you won't always be where you are. It won't always feel strange or challenging. You'll get through it and you'll learn.
Good boy. Here, another one. Ready? Good one. I did it too.
You doing it too?
food art.
I bet I know what I could do. I made a prairie now.
And more food art.
Let's see if I can hold it. Oh, look it.
What did Mom just spot? A geocache. We seem to find these a lot.
That's something.
Okay.
What does it say?
It has some coordinates. It says, first follow the nearby trail south for a minute for a great panoramic view. Almost done. Okay, so this might not be a geocache,
Let's
but
almost
actually an orienteering course.
Let's almost done.
They're sending somebody up to Blackhawk Rock to see the view.
Yeah, so you go with your compass and it'll lead you from one thing to another. So I think that's what we found there.
That would be a fun
Cool.
video to do sometime, to show the girls orienteering.
Yeah, that would be. Super viney. Wow. That's magical.
This is the vine right here.
The same one?
Here's a bit of reading trees, tracking trees. So look at this. It comes up, it breaks, and it goes off to the side. That's interesting. But look over here. That one comes up. It's broken and goes off to the side. Over here, that one comes up, broken, goes off to the side. Is this just the fashion in this forest? Or tell me what you think happened. Why are the trees like that?
An odd color for smoke, though. Don't smell.
Look at the bark pattern on this ash. Isn't that beautiful? We're pretty sure this is an orchid.
Look at this. What kind of bird is it?
Not sure. Actually, looks like a small eagle feather, actually.
Look at here's another one. Thank you for joining us.
We can't wait to take you on our next adventure.
Oh yeah.